So this is what happens, right? Calorie deficit, and there's pizza. The way to make it easier is think about the small wins. I just finished my day of work, and surprisingly, I'm not that hungry. I feel like the calorie deficit is getting to me in the sense that sometimes I feel weak, sometimes I feel super hungry out of nowhere. But today I actually was not that bad of a day. Today I ate a chicken salad at lunch at work, and I feel hungry. I'm definitely hungry, and I'm definitely under my calories for today, and it's the end of the day, so that means I'm only gonna have 2 meals today because the chicken salad was low calorie. There was no dressing. They did have cheese on it, which I was gonna ask for no cheese, but forgot. And so I'm estimating around 230 calories, 300 calories for the chicken salad. And I got some protein in there. I do not have nearly enough protein for the day. So I think I'm gonna probably have a protein shake when I get home and have a final meal of the day. My maintenance calories at 250 were 2,000. Kind of tough because I'm so used to eating so much. I'm so used to being full of calories that I feel like my body can tell that I don't have as many calories in my body. And unfortunately, I realized that I fall into the bad habit of, because I know I'm gonna be low on calories, it's almost as if I gravitate towards having a lot of sugar to keep my energy up, especially when you're transitioning from eating 2,000, 3,000 calories plus to 1,200 or 1,000, which is too much of a jump, I know, but it's been difficult for me to keep track of my calories, so I just try and stay safe, on the safer side. Because of that, now I'm loading up on sugar for energy and keeping my calories low and eating quote unquote healthy. But for example, I drank a soda after lunch, but I did feel dehydrated. I should have just gotten water. Energy wise, I don't feel horrible, but it's just it's difficult. I mean, you have to say no to so many things, and it makes it easier that I can have a lot of protein because I like meat and I like chicken and things like that. So pretty much, obviously not without limitation, but I can basically eat as much as I want. I mean, according to ChatGPT, it's 1 gram per body pound of weight. And if I weigh 250, and I'm not trying to weigh 250, I'm trying to weigh 200, then I need to eat 200 grams of protein. And 200 grams of protein is a lot. Like right now, I could go by In-N-Out and get a protein style burger and I'll be good. Like, I don't feel bad for having that. But I realized that red meats have a lot of sodium, and I don't know if that's why I've been feeling dehydrated recently. And I try drinking water, but I don't drink a lot of water. So let's say I probably drink a bottle of water a day, which is very low water intake. So I'm gonna try and start drinking more water. I just don't like how the water from my purifier tastes. Doesn't taste good in my opinion, and I already ran out of all my water bottles, so I need to up my water intake. I think I'm gonna cut down on red meats because of the sodium. Maybe it's the sodium, I'm not sure. I'm not a nutrition person, and I want to take care of myself. New year, new me, that's what they say. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I'm feeling really confident. I'm feeling like with this deficit, it's something that I can keep track of, right? And I feel like being on a calorie deficit, I've actually saved money. I feel like I can't find the correct food to eat out on the street, so I usually end up just going home and making food at home, because there I can choose egg whites, there I can choose to eat what I want to eat. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna head home and basically make a meal to try and boost my protein for the day so that I don't lose a lot of muscle mass and have at least 1,000 calories. And that's the thing though, I really asked ChatGPT because there was a time where I would go to the gym a lot Me and my friend Ariel, you can check him out at Ariel CBRZ. We used to go to the gym like every day, and even if we didn't go every day, we would work out at home, and we were losing weight. I was losing weight. He's, decent weight, and he's taller than me, and I was building muscle. I built a really decent amount of muscle, but I put on some weight. Supposedly I'm supposed to be 175. If I'm at 175, I think I'd pass out. I think I would probably die. So as to not lose the muscle, I asked ChatGPT, you need to have high protein, lean meats, chicken, things like that. High protein and low of everything else that is unhealthy for you. And another thing that I recently looked at was sugar. Obviously, sugar. Everybody knows sugar is bad for you, but I never realized the true effects that sugar has on you. I could try that too, but honestly, one thing at a time. But I'm definitely, I'm feeling the effects of being in the deficit. The first few days that I was in the deficit, I could feel my muscles weakening. I started to feel like my arm right here, my bicep, was weak. That could just be because I'm big. But it only started happening after I started the deficit, and I realized that when I was working, I feel like my arms were getting tired much quicker. But then I upped my protein intake and I felt better. Actually, I've been, ever since I started the deficit, even though I haven't stayed 100,000% true to it, I know I've missed, not days, but I've missed a few meals that I know could have been healthier. I have been staying in my deficit. I think right now I'm just losing water weight. So far I have lost 4 pounds. It's probably just water weight, and also sometimes I forget to eat throughout the day because of the deficit. I'm so focused on trying to stay under the calories that I just avoid eating, and I know that's not the way you're supposed to do it. So I'm trying to fix that. But right now I'm hungry. I'm gonna head home. So this is what happens, right? Calorie deficit, and there's pizza. So we're home, and we're gonna go make a sandwich and a protein shake. So I ate my sandwich. I got some almonds to snack on, and I got my green juice. Come on, green juice. Unfortunately, there was no more protein. I had a packet of protein, and I don't know where it is. And I need to buy a new jug so that I can more easily reach my protein goal for the day. If any of you are gonna go down the same path of like trying to do a calorie deficit, my advice to you is to just try and be as healthy as possible. Do your research. The way to make it easier is think about the small wins, right? Because every moment in your life you make decisions. Your life is made up of decisions, and when you can acknowledge each of those decisions and decide to make the right choice in each one of those decisions, those smaller wins will keep you motivated. Those smaller wins will keep you striving towards that goal that you want to reach. And whatever it is, think about the decisions that you're making, and if those decisions are working towards the goals that you want to reach, and acknowledge it. Use those little wins, small wins, as fuel towards your biggest goal, to reach that final goal, that biggest win. But all these smaller wins will compound so that you can reach your bigger goal. I actually haven't tasted this, but it's pretty good actually. It's a little sweet, surprisingly. I didn't add any sweeteners. I think it's backwards, but that's what I had. This is just one of my goals, calorie deficit. So if you're gonna go for calorie deficit, you wanna start changing your life, go for it. I'm rooting for you, and I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I haven't said I've done it, but I know you can do it. And if you can do it, then I can do it. Yeah. You got this. God bless you. Have a great night.